easier somewhere, so we're gonna play some Seven Dust. Leave this gimmick there. Laugh at that later because my leg is lame. My joints just trash. My fucking everything. I can't even fucking kick. No, it's stupid. It's funny. Gianni Brizzi, the brother Brutus. He looks like the brother of Michele Brizzi. Yeah, Michele Brizzi being the Caesar blood and Brutus being the brother of Caesar, maybe. No, he looks like Gianni Brizzi, dude. It's funny. Are they kind to each other? These guys are Roman. Yeah. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. It's perfect name. Guy playing the role of a Roman. Somebody playing the role of a Roman. A Rome. Anybody playing the role of a Roman. Anybody that's not Italian is good. As an actor. They're real. They're not fake. Paparazzi pyramid of Ponzi and sending little flies to trash the memory, Alzheimer's in a little drop. The next drop is tomorrow. The third drop we're done. No more memory. How do you do it? Judge, what do you do? How do you do it? You're crazy. You guys are murderers. If that is a free, if Stargate 243 or not exists, is that normal fly? I don't know. I never studied flying. Why? Well, pizzo trashes education. Nobody has the time to show us what about insects and venomous things in society. We don't know anything of elsewhere. You're bringing elsewhere here. What happens? Well, if it's venomous, we don't know what it is. We get stung by it. We get stung by it. We go to the hospital, and what happens? Well, your pizzo friends, they take care of us. Cut our limbs. Your leg is bad. Take leg out. Exactly like Rome. Back then, torture, fucking butcher in the middle of society everywhere. Fuck are you guys? What the fuck is this? Fucking Romans of trash. Cleopatra is so fine. And Roman trashed everything in Egypt. And trashed everything in everywhere. Fuck off, you guys, okay? We're done. Me and you were done. I don't care what becomes of you. I do not give a fucking single amount of it. Fuck about you guys. Asterix, Obelix, and the Fly. What am I saying? I'd love to know. There's a fly in Asterix. They're able to turn fly spies or fly messenger. Fly messenger. Asterix and Obelix. And Mission Cleopatra. No shit. The anus of the spy guy. No, is it there? I'm gonna say that's pretty cool. And what's the name of the guy there? Like a list of episodes. How about Asterix and Obelix? A list of books. No books. No, we have idiot there at some point. Zero. This is converted dude. Maybe didn't know how to use insects before the Romans. Trash history everywhere. You get to grab how people are actually training insects from elsewhere. Oh, look at that. Freaking. What? What is this? I didn't read them all. What? I didn't read it. So, what is going on? What is it? Roman spy? Roman spy? La zizanie. La zizanie, putain, mais oui, tout le monde est fâché comme tout le monde. La zizanie, avec qui derrière? Un petit Romain. C'est parfait, c'est beau, c'est très beau. Un petit Romain qui fait chier tout le monde, un petit Romain là, qui ressemble au sang de Julius César là. Et Roman Agent, mais c'est pas celui-là. Pas celui avec les mouches là. Astérix, Astérix et Obélix. Pour commencer, bon, c'est un peu un peu partout. Astérix et Obélix. Mouche. La belle mouche. Oh, la belle mouche. Oh, la belle mouche. Oh, wow, ils sont équipés. Regardez, les Romains, ils ont tout volé. Là, la Grèce, tous les trucs de la Grèce, ils sont super équipés. Voilà, ils sont tout beaux. Il y a des crottes tout partout, en fait. Il y a du monde décapité tout partout, là. Là où est-ce qu'il y a Endariel, Zuriel, Mephisto, Diablo, puis Belle. Il y a des corps, pensez à ça, là, Romains, des corps décapités, des bébés décapités, de la merde de bébés tout partout, des entrailles tout partout. Puis là, les Romains, mais ils se promènent avec des habits grecs qui ont copié les Grecs. Ils ont vu, ah, les Grecs, ils s'habillent bien. On copie les Grecs et on ôte les corps de nos photos. Bon, on ôte tous les entrailles, les têtes de bébés, les têtes etc. Là, voilà, là, on met ça bon. Tout volé, là, ben, à la place de voir des têtes de squelettes tout partout, ben là, il n'y a plus rien. C'est beau, des belles routes de Romains. Toutes les routes là, vers Pompéi, puis tout ça, là, c'est tout clean. Hein, et on a des petites mouches qui passent des messages à gauche et à droite. Mais jamais des mouches qui sont empoisonnées, c'est sûr. Ah non, on fait pas ça, nous autres, en Italie. On connaît pas ça. On n'a jamais entendu parler d'une mouche. On connaît pas c'est quoi une mouche. Non, on n'a jamais étudié une mouche. Ou quoi que ce soit. On sait pas c'est quoi la mouche. Qu'est-ce que c'est une mouche? C'est quoi? Ça ressemble beaucoup. C'est ça l'italien. Un esti de trou de cul de menteur d'enculé de chiasse de pourriture dans la société. Un rat sale. Une chiasse, une diarrhée de menteur qui poignarde tout le monde dans le dos. Depuis toujours. Fait que des fois, ben, on a besoin de gens comme ça, ou bien de George. Where's George? Parce que vous, là, si vous êtes rendu là, vous êtes rendu à pleurer maintenant. Parce que vous n'avez plus rien à faire. Tout ce que vous racontez, c'est de la merde. À chaque fois que vous ouvrez vos gueules, que vous présentez une fenêtre, c'est tout le temps pour planifier des affaires méchantes, manigancer des manèges théâtrales pour essayer de pourrir la vie des gens, manipuler les gens, mentir aux gens, pour que les gens se bataillent, les gens changent de côté, les gens ils trop vieux. Là, toi, les Italiens toujours apparaître au bon moment. Hein? Allez, manger de la marde, là. Fallait vous faire foutre. Mais au corps de votre âme, j'espère qu'elle est flagellé au point que vous brûlez à l'intérieur déjà de savoir que le jugement est peut-être arrivé, que c'est pas moi qui vais l'infliger, là. C'est pas moi qui vais l'infliger. Oh, c'est sûr que non, moi je suis juste là, attends, je dis rien de mal. Je suis juste parler si je raconte Astérix à ma façon, putain, Astérix et Obélix à ma façon. Je rajoute des détails, puis je rajoute des détails, puis vous voulez me tuer, putain, comme des cons. Des cons. Moi je suis une espèce de crétin que vous êtes, là. Espèce de bande de crétins de Romains. Faut vraiment être cave pour être Romain. Il est où le putain de roi Arthur? Moi je suis Perceval, là. Moi je suis Perceval dans toute cette histoire-là, puis je suis un célibataire Perceval quasiment à perpétuité. OK? Littéralement. C'est pas en fait de dire le mot perpétuité, parce qu'on passe à Romain, hein, dictateur perpétuité. Jusqu'à ce que ça brise. Une machine, ça marche jusqu'à ce que ça brise. Hein? N'importe quoi marche à perpétuité jusqu'à ce que ça brise. Si ça fonctionne très longtemps, vous le savez, 1000 ans, 2000 ans, 3000 ans, 2023 ans, 2123 ans, comme depuis la naissance. Votre héros de crétin, d'imbécile, de meurtrier, de rapiste, de tout ce qu'il a fait. C'est peut-être qu'il fourrait dans le cul Vercingétorix parce qu'il s'est tenté. Je voulais avoir le cerveau. Ah, je veux juste la tête de Vercingétorix pour me crosser aujourd'hui, s'il vous plaît. Comme une espèce de sale con là, qui tuait les bébés tout partout, qui envoyait des soldats massacrer des familles. Des vous pensez que là, ok, on va juste parler de Jésus-Christ. On parle juste de Jésus-Christ. Ils sont où les corps? Ils sont où tout le monde? Ils ont tués, massacrés. Ils sont où, putain? Ils sont où les noms? Ah, c'est tout effacé. Ouais. C'est tout effacé. Oh, c'était pas important, nous autres. Ah, c'était pas important pour vous. Ouais, ben, c'était pas important. Puis là, on a Jésus-Christ, puis on a les 3-4 que vous avez crucifiés, puis c'est tout. Bon, ok, depuis combien de temps est-ce que c'est comme ça avec vous? Les Romains? L'Italia, ils écoulent tout Romain, ils écoulent tout quoi? Vous êtes qui? Des meurtriers, des crétins, des menteurs, des gens malhonnêtes, des tueurs de legacy, des tueurs de grands-parents, des tueurs de parents, des porteurs de maladies, esti. En plus de ça, vous êtes des bourreaux, des tortureurs, des tortureurs de notre stabilité mentale. Vous êtes toujours en train de nous torturer à planifier des cochonneries de bataille de pourriture de merde. Puis en plus de ça, vous êtes des bouchers. Des bouchers juste nommés en italien. Ça sonne bien mieux quand ça sonne en québécois. Mais ça, c'est français, québécois. Boucher, il y a comme une boucherie, des boucheries, il y en a partout ici au Québec. Ils savent comment couper des cochons, comment couper des animaux, n'importe quoi.
Il dit, dans le futur, ça va arrêter de se faire dire que les mondes, ah, you're a pig, vous êtes des cochons. Non, 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 non. Un cochon, c'est un animal et c'est très intelligent. Et c'est un mammifère. OK? Très intelligent. C'est un animal de compagnie qui a de l'honneur, qui est honnête, et puis qui s'attache à nous, et puis on s'attache à eux et qui ne nous poignarde pas dans le dos quand c'est bien éduqué. OK? Mais vous n'êtes pas des porcs. C'est peut-être même à cause de vous, esti, que l'Arabie Saoudite a décidé de dire, esti, on les traite de porcs pendant 2000 ans. On arrête de manger du porc parce qu'il faut les traiter de porc pendant 2000 ans. Ça va être trop confusant. Il faut arrêter au moins de manger du porc si on veut les traiter de porc, les Italiens. Parce que c'est des porcs. C'est ça le problème. Ils ont arrêté de manger du porc pendant 2123 ans à cause de Jésus-Christ puis à cause de Julius César. Puis de ça va revenir, puis c'est ça. Il va peut-être s'appeler un animal différent, puis vous, on va continuer de vous appeler des porcs. C'est ça que vous êtes. Des porcs en société, des porcs tout partout, 360. C'est une guerre intégrale, totale avec vous. Vous êtes des amis en société à vous battre contre tout le monde. Non, 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 c'est Joseph Goebbels. Putain, mais ça faisait 1938 ans, 39 ans avant son speech. 1939 ans que vous nous tuez en société. Puis tout d'un coup, ils disent, ben là, on va faire exactement ce que les Romains ils font. D'abord, on va faire une contre-attaque totale, intrégale. Quoi? Contre-attaque? Vous l'appelez comment? Défensive? Defense wall? Defensive wall? Ça aurait pu être d'autres mots, mais ils ont voulu vous faire peur. Parce que vous nous faites peur toujours en société. Vous nous faites peur toujours. Votre but, c'est de nous faire peur, nous rendre tristes, de gérer nos émotions, puis de gérer notre zizi. Vous occupez de notre zizi, savoir aussi qu'on met notre zizi, puis il met nulle part. Bon, c'est pas grave, on va vous dire que. Dès que je l'ai mis là, mais là, c'est un pédé, c'est un pédé, c'est un pédé. Ah, parfait, tout aussi, c'est un pédé, allez, Corlena est parfait. Julien est parfait, Fauci, c'est bon. C'est un pédé. Ah, tout le monde est pédé, pédé. Les nouvelles du Québec, les TVA Nouvelles, pédé, pédé. Mais pendant 9 ans, mais vous êtes des malades. Vous êtes cave ou quoi, vous, là? Vous êtes sortis où, vous, là? Parce que je vais jamais remarquer ça. Ouais. Ah, mais mon grand-père, il va falloir faire attention. Allez, Julien, il faut faire attention. Fauci, il faut faire attention. Corlena, il faut faire attention. De Niro, il faut faire attention. Hein? Faire attention, parce que là, son grand-père, lui, il avait une mémoire photographique, une très bonne mémoire, avocat dans l'armée. Il était en train, il enseignait l'aération, la navigation aérienne en Angleterre. Il enseignait le français en Angleterre pendant la Deuxième Guerre mondiale. Mais il faut absolument que le petit fils ait de l'air con, là. Fait que, en premier, on commence. Il faut qu'il se pète la tête. Puis là, on va toujours raconter toute sa vie qu'il n'y a pas d'air intelligent parce que il s'est fait péter la tête dans l'asphalte quand il était jeune. Bravo, colonel, Fauci Librizi, bravo, Videla, bravo, Risotto, Miyoto, bravo, Sim Basilica, Benedicte Saint, Amen, Amen, Famiglia, eh? Go to hell, buddies. You know what I mean? I mean, fuck. F you. My grandmothers are dead. I never had the chance to see them. Enough of all of my life. At all. Never had the chance. Too busy. Because of Pizzo luxury at home at Rome. Only Rome and your home and only your friends and your families and us. Life of shit. An integral life of shit. Integral fucking shit. And at the end of my life, my grandmother is dying. We don't even know. Health, poor health, dying, old age, nobody takes care of them. In your pizzo infected motherfucking healthcare system, what happens? Nobody takes care of them. Of course, they're gonna die of old age. Of course. But what do? You scare me to the maximum. I can't even go out of my home because I'm afraid to lose my reports. I'm afraid to lose my journals. Somebody's gonna come home and steal everything. There's no security system in the basement of my parents. So I don't leave home. And I see my grandmothers, they're gone. Can't go and see the funeral. Wow. Nobody see, what do you do instead? Yeah. Look, something's wrong. He's in mental health. He does not go and see his grandmother's die. He just died. He's stupid. Autistic. Oh, yeah. So, you agree, Fauci, Giuliani, Milena, Ribrisi, Miyoto, Risuto, you agree? Benedict Saint, Caesar blood, legacy of the Caesar, legacy of the Brutus, Pontus, Anus, how do you name them? On le gris. Ah, yeah. Familia, amen. Patrin, sanctity. Fuck off. You know what I mean? But I'm just renting here at home. I'm ranting towards you, insulting you, think to the core of your being. It's sacrilegious in Latin. What the fuck does it say? How do you say it? You guys are sacrilegious with what you did for the amount of years against you and the amounts of proof that all of the cultures in the world have against you. And now that the machine reverses against you, you go pizzo pizzo again. Same thing. Lamentations like a giponton. Making sleep everybody. Like a Fauci in society. Making everybody sleep. Giving a scientist fucking opinion while suicides are happening and major depression are happening right in the fucking army ranks of the Americans and the Kennedys and everywhere. And nobody knows. We're all stupid. Like a fucking moron. Pig Italian, a Roman of the fucking legacy of Caesar shit. Yeah, burn. That's where's the music. Right here, you see? That was the music I had played right for you. Burn, motherfucker, burn. Wanna hear the music? Burn, motherfucker. You know, it's not that bad. You wanna hear another one? Yeah. You're sending flies. If you send somebody face to face, I'm dying. But who do you have? Who are you sending? You leave a culprit now. We're not back in Rome. We're not back in Rome, motherfuckers. Back then, prior Jesus Christ, we're not there anymore. We've got cell phones with GPS and all this shit. And at some point, all the pizzo you've got placed in every fucking departments in society, they're not gonna work for you anymore. Maybe they're gonna disappear. Who knows? Maybe they're gonna be in Guantanamo in basement. You know, like they're gonna increase the size of it. You're gonna see that it still looks the same. Well, you know, satellites at some point they're not gonna be even belonging to you. You're not gonna be able to know how many layers there's underneath the floor of Guantanamo Bay. You're not going to see the layers. What you're going to see is no more Italians on the planet, and that you're all going to be inside of there, unable to talk to each other, unable to speak to each other, unable to communicate in any way, knock on any doors, and whatever, and face not just your judgment, to be there, stay there, and live there with food, with things. Because we're not torturers in terms of like you. We're not butchers like that. This is awful what you did. As far as I remember, what they do in Eisen in Bleach is fine in terms that Bleach, Eisen stays alive. Eisen, Bleach, in prison. Even in the worst case scenario, the amount of people he has killed, the amount of awful things he has done. He's imprisoned by who? Reapers. Reapers that can kill people just like that. Just like that. Reapers can kill people just like that. Okay? Years of imprisonment. 46 to 18,000 years. Because that's how, you know, Bleach and the eyes and the story of Reapers and stuff. Okay? Bad guy. That many years. He never died in imprisonment. We're not doing like you. We're not Caesar for 6 years removing parts by parts of Vercingetorix in a torture chamber, butchering him, placing baby body parts on it. Hey, look, a limb of a baby, like butchers, and you guys laughing about it in society, eating Pompey's freaking apple of cocas and apple of Pallas in front of everybody, thinking that nobody sees you. Thinking that literally nobody sees you. Huh? Don't search for that one. Okay? At some point in that movie, it's depicted that it's Asians that supposedly use the slaves that they are creating, flesh slaves that they are creating in society to serve people. They're being killed at the end of their lives. They're never living a paradise of a freedom. And what happens at the end of their lives? They pass in a shredder. They pass in a shredder. Their flesh becomes what? It becomes food for what? Next generation of slaves that they're breeding. They're eating their own flesh. So without even knowing it, if you're selling to me pasta from Pompeii, I'm eating flesh of my ancestors that I didn't even know I was doing so. I may be eating the flesh of Vercingetorix without even knowing. Why wouldn't it be written on a pack of pasta you're giving me? That oh, today you're eating flesh, DNA of a little bit of it, just a point zero zero zero. Hey, there's a lot to share here, guys. Romans. Hey, Giuliani, the Fauci, the Corleones, the Al Capones, the Risuto, the Miotos, and the Villalas, and the Marcellos, and the Librizzis, and the Benedicts, and the St. Benedict of Church, eh? Eh? But in the face of everybody, eh? Right in the face of everybody. Every day. Ever since Julius Caesar. Right in our motherfucking faces, bitches. It's awful. Bad dog, Italia. Bad dog, Rome. Maybe bad dog needs to be put down, Rome. Maybe Rome has to be put down because Rome has been a bad, bad dog. Julius Caesar lineage, bad, bad dog, has to be put down. Has to. 1,939 years. Everybody that was ever appreciating or in like we know what Caesar did and appreciation of it through artificial intelligence interrogation machines, you're gonna have a hard time lying about it, guys. Very hard time. Especially if in the future they're able to keep you for that many years of imprisonment compared to the 1,939 years that you've been butchering us in society right in our faces of our families. Disgusting fucks. Who's the motherfucking goddamn evil now? Me? You've been pointing at I'm a devil. Dude, you are disgusting nationality of a race. I'm not racist towards monsters. I hate monsters, or am I? Yeah, I think it's logical to be racist. I am racist towards monsters. If you hadn't been, all of you monsters working against each other in society, working as one. You're working as one, motherfuckers. You're just lying about it. You're working as one. A big ant colony of you Italian motherfuckers working against everybody at the same time. 1,939 years, bitches. Of us, everybody on the planet getting fucked by your pizzo 243 bullshit of Casino Italia and luxury in home at Rome, and that's it. Nobody else gets nothing. You get the riches. You get the apple of Caucase and apple of Pallas with my ancestors' fucking blood. It's like that's a sacrilege. What you've done and what you're trying to hide still is a sacrilege. That what it is. And I'm not even religious, but I see it as a motherfucking sacrilege of the ages that personally I'm judging it unforgivable. I'm not a religious guy. To me it looks unforgivable. 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 Completely the entirety of you that had anything to do with any of this, making my life so difficult and sharing up, just making sure that others are sharing you up and bringing them to their side. Yes, we're almost conquered time. You're all fucking jerking off on it, waiting. COVID-19 perfect. Fauci, COVID-19. Fuck Juliana. Yeah, we were ready. Al Capone legacy here and there. The Risuto and the Miotos and the Villallas and the Marcellos and the Librizzis, Caesar blood, the Julius fucking bullcrap of the trash nationality that you all are. Okay? I'm not racist against a nationality, but if a nationality is a monstrous nationality, butchers of the worst kind, then I think I have the right to say it. That you're disgusting. That I'm racist towards monsters. You, Italia, Rome, you're monsters. Monsters. Doug has to be put down. In my opinion, Doug has to be put down. If it was my opinion to say, let's go, we burn all of you guys and start Diablo hardcore because you've been hardcore on us for how many years? How many years have you been hardcore killing us, planifying to conquer our legacies, kill our grandparents, kill our babies, have him crash his head on a fucking asphalt, eh? I'm gonna go and be Savior Louise Librizzi. Eh, Louise Librizzi, I'm a wife, a conquered wife, Belgium of a wife of Giovanni Librizzi. We're still conquerors. Even today, they're like, we're conquerors. Putridity of the blood that you have. And still today, you're gonna be lamentables. You're gonna find reasons. Lamentable. Finding reasons. I see you. No, no, it's not true. No, Steve, we're here. We're right here. We're friends, family, friends. You've never been family. Never. Family, my family is not you. You've been like, what, 10 seconds per day? Being a presence to be a bitch? Always. And us trying to move forward in life. You being bitches, you wanting to force yourselves in our lives and pretend that you're our friends in front of everybody because of the diagnostic that you put on mental health of people. You're autistic there. Of course, we're his friends, just doesn't remember. He does not remember. We were neighbors, big friends, playing all the time. Never playing with you guys. Never. You never had me. You wanted me alone. Solitude, alone all the time, you pricks. Rejecting me if I was at school, rejecting the friends I wanted to play with, making sure in my class there was nobody who was playing the ballon chasseur, the dragon, dodgeball, whatever you want to dodgeball, like the game, Nintendo, making sure there was nobody in my class playing dodgeball. Only in the class of Jenny. And me asking Jenny, he was making sure that nobody in the team was accepting for me to play. With social engineering, his way of doing his way of doing the charisma of looking at people away from me. I cannot look at his face, and he's making sure with his prestance, whatever he's saying, that everybody's gonna disagree and not bring me into the team. Making sure that I'm alone at school, rejected by women, rejected by everybody and friends. These are the guys, and they're pretending now. Oh no, he does not remember. Diagnostic to the mental. We were friends, friends, friends. And that's not what my parents say. They're still alive today. If you didn't kill them with flies too, I guess. You know what I mean? No, if they're still alive, they remember. You're not friends. You've only done trash around our family. Trash. You're not friends of my brother. You fucking Michael Libridzi hit him in the stomach to cut his breath. He fell on the asphalt right in the driveway of Michael Librizzi of the fucking Giovanni Librizzi. That's probably says in there. Yeah, me diagnosing a mental health. We're friends, childhood friends. You were trash. Our friends were not you. We were 1,000 more respectful to the Charbonneau because they were to us. To you guys, we were faking it. It's as if you don't understand that people in society, it's as if we cannot fake it. It's as if Chassé cannot fake liking us. He has to like us. It has to be the true opinion of us at Librizzi. Because we put so much diagnostic on his head, we tried to fucking crash his fucking cranium on the asphalt, planified by Louise, Giovanni, Jenny, Laura, the entire year of stupid fucking monstrous national year shit everywhere. F you, okay? Who's the Endariel, Duriel, Mephisto, Baal, or Diablo, however order you want to put him? You look like a Duriel, a 2,000 motherfucking 123 years of a-hole that is a duration of a fucking trash group, piece of shit lineage of Julius Caesar. Did you pretend nobody knows? Where are the corpses? Where are the corpses? Oh, we had proper fire. You burned fire. Nobody saw the fire. There's no notes of it in history. Nowhere. Nowhere that we see any bodies of whatever. You made sure nobody had eyes nowhere on what you were doing with the corpses. You disgusting fucking nationality of lies. You filthy conquering race of monstrous butchers of babies, of others' legacies and killers' legacies. And you're laughing about it. You got diagnostic. Oh, everybody's ready. Fauci family, Corleone, the Villa, la Librizzi, the Marcello, the Al Capone, which hell the Junior and the Fauci. I name them all. I'm going to repeat the a-holes. Fucking COVID-19. What the fuck is this, you Fauci shit? Fuck this, man. Guy goes scientist Guy Ponton in the face of everybody, making everybody sleep because he had the position a position of force to be there and make people sleep in society while everybody's dying. Piece of fucking trash. Fuck you, Fauci, you fucking disgusting, monstrous figure of trash garbage. You turd. You turd of an individual. Who it loves, eh? It loves the roman, eh? It's not gonna put the little poison on the roman, eh? But on anybody else that it decides it sees the face 1,000 billion times of who it needs to put the little drop on it, eh? Just like, what do you want to, pigeons, Skinner's pigeon of World War II. Go see that one. Skinner's pigeon, pigeon experiment World War II. Pigeon guided rocket. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Psychologist and inventor, Skinner. Yeah, pigeon bombs. Okay, so an animal controlling the bomb. It sees a photo of something that it needs to aim at, and it keeps aiming at it. It keeps ticking the screen. Ticks the screen until it hits the target. Or it ejects. If it's properly trained, it ejects, literally. Or it dies like a kamikaze Japanese. You know? So, what happens? Well, what happens with flies, guys? What do you think? Insects, it's impossible? Well, if everybody's busy and cannot ever try anything, and that Rome has killed whoever was able to communicate, or raise a culture that was able to communicate with insects, well, he steal it. He steal the way to communicate with insects. He practices, and like Jackie Chan practices with fishes. He's able to communicate with fishes. Jackie Chan of China. Oh, not possible for an insect. No, we never did that in the world. We're just pigs. Fucking butchers of everybody. You fucking race of trash. Devil's a
More time in front.
who's the who is the temptresses, eh? Temptresses in society, the Tamara Salvatore, if it's Italian. If it's not Italian, I'm sorry, I apologize. What about Jennifer Solomon? Is that Italian? At Lorica, such a good time, right? Always crying. Always trashing my fucking goddamn stability at work. My psyche was always goddamn trash. The worst clients on my fucking phone call. What the fuck is this? Pizzo. Always redirecting the worst motherfucking client that they know they're gonna be redirected to me. And who is it? A fucking Italian, let's say, living in Canada, being a pizzo pyramid, a Ponzi, sitting at home, knowing that he's gonna be transferred to me and prick me. All with help from the Trudeau friend, the Liberals, the beautiful Trudeau, and Jolie and the Freeland. Hey, saviors of the Napoleon friend, the Italian blood, the Napoleon friend that trashed France. Your friends are conquered families of English or Quebec or blood, whatever you are. Whoever you are. I'm not. I've been righteous all my life, and for peanuts I've been fired. And you write huge diarrhea procedural reports on how I'm fired for peanuts. But you use apocalypse every time. For lies coming on your parts. And I keep parts on my side too. Parts that are never seen because I send that to the authorities. Authorities are not listening because Pizzo is there too. Fuck is this? You're everywhere. Everywhere that I look, you're an asshole. Fuck you. You know what I mean? F you. F you. Yeah, you kill it. Look, I'm sure. A teacher in school. Okay? My brother. Okay? That's when my grandpa was old. I was still a hunter at the time, able to, put traps around, trap, rabbits that are not careful and, for survival because they're a hunter, My grandmother, Laure Schumer, that died because nobody took care of her because of healthcare system of shit, and you might even have killed her. Maybe it's one of you took poison. Grandma, we're gonna kill one here. It looks normal. Who knows? You guys are just killers in society. And this is when my grandpa was a liar, eh? A memory that at some point you said he has memory issues. Why? The stress, the huge stress. People divisive inside of his own office. So divisive and so much stress that he quit. And still at old age, without any papers, he's able to do what, my grandpa? A big album without any notes in front of him. Any single amount of a note. My folder is somewhere else. Any single amount of a note, 20 songs with a lot of lyrics, but back then, bad memory. Man, and I would want to know the names of those that were trashing my grandfather when he was a lawyer. Because he quit. He quit at what? Not even, they stay at the age of 80 lawyer. They stay for life lawyer. He had to quit. A veteran, ex-army, hardened. He taught others the aerial navigation in Britain, taught soldiers, pilots, whatever, whoever he was teaching to, the French language. So to Britannians, to people from England, to people who were there and against the Nazis in World War II, he was teaching them French and aerial navigation. And after that, the lawyer in society. And you guys got into this shit and started trashing his life, just like you've trashed mine all of my life. And at some point at school in Rivière-du-Loup, when my brother was here, I was, I don't know where, and he was studying here. And a teacher, whatever classroom, he says, "I'm the one who killed your grandfather." How do you say that to people in front of everybody? Did you say, "I'm sorry"? Did you say, "I apologize, I am the one that killed your grandfather"? I am the one that I apologize, I didn't see him, and how did you approach my brother? These are memories that stick around on people, okay? When they're done properly, apologies, and where they're done as intimidation, it sticks around, okay? Just a little thing there. Note, I recorded on my side, I streamed it. Disappearing things, eh? History is disappearing. What I stream is disappearing because of Pizzo Pizzo. Did you get that one? That's for my grandfather. And that's just one of them. And he died in 2000. Okay? He died in August, I think, 2000. Right before what? The Twin Towers? Everybody's blaming it on terrorists? That's funny, eh? Ideological subversion. It has to be the fault of an Arab that has a proper religion. The right religion. It has to be the fault of the Arab. I have to blame it on the Caliphate. So ideological subversion on years in the Caliphates. Fucking Italians paying pizzo in society, trashing America, and Americans working against the Caliphates, not even knowing what the fuck is happening, and it all turns down to who in the end? Finger is pointed to who? For me, it's pointed towards Romans, Julius Caesar, and everything that followed him, and Italia finally, and who you are today in society. That's all I have to say.
Ready, cabré. Ho!
Minds,
Left. Turn.
reapers, have the permit to do what they do on orders. Because they're trained. They have the right thing to do. Look, you killed my grandfather. Is what was it Pizzo Italian? I believe so. You guys
Major Crown, sir. Canadian Army. Reporting for duty. Glad to have you with us, Crown.
You wanted him to be a priest, motherfucker. You wanted him to lose his legacy, to go in the motherfucking church and study in the church and lose his legacy, never have a woman, never have a life. You fucking
Captain Cardwell, get these men into formation. On the double.
Sergeant, company formation on the double. Company formation over here and on the double. Let's go.
Write it down and pass it from word of mouth.
Come on, move it. On the double.
It doesn't stick.
Set it.
It sticks to it. When it's serious, it doesn't change the show. Anything together, message is never passed.
God save the king.
God save us all.
Poison or whatever. Kill him, look. Eh? Involved, kill him. Eh? Look, Pizzo. 19 August 2000, because of you. And all of the divisions in society that people don't know who to blame it on. Okay? It's not Arab's fault, but everybody wanted to destroy Arab and the caliphates because of Pizzo Italia that has been working on it for 2,123 years. Let's stick with Jesus Christ, the thing, because Jesus Christ was a warning. You anuses, you moron idiots. You know nothing else but Jesus Christ. Like idiot Italians of shit that you are. Romans that you were. Then I don't know what I wanted to say. I forgot to brief that one. Yeah, you're assholes. So yeah, everybody wanted to blame it on Canada. Oh, it's terrorists there. What if it was fucking Pizzo, fucking for years having their hands grasp on villages because of their Pizzo fucking money they make with filthy deals everywhere, and subduing villages in Afghanistan, villages of Arabs that they train with Nazi fascists, with all sorts of trash they train the soldier with, and then they go and trash America, and it's all done by Italy. So everybody's like going to war with each other. Whenever nobody points the finger at Italy and everything they've been doing ever since the beginning. Nobody wants to turn back and just point a finger and look at the whole story of it, the years that just follow through, and just no. What happens is one tiny fly that goes and there's one comment on it. One day, a couple hours, a fly poison. Okay? Who is it? Who killed my grandpa? I would love to know, so that you have a little bit more respect for what you did, maybe, and so that you get judgment, right? Judgment of, bad dog. Bad dog has to be put down. Has to be put down. Even in dogs, in animals, this kind of behavior on a dog has to be put down. It's too late. A dog that bites their master, or that bites a child, or that bites an adult. Although my dog should have been put down, I didn't. I gave him a chance to freaking be trained I gave him away in the center. Again, I had to get rid of my dog. He bit Guy Charbonneau, my neighbor, that I loved. In all of the entire stress of the construction, my dogs get irritated. He gets agitated. You pass message of pizzo of whistling. You whistle to my dog. You make him excited and all this shit. He goes so excited and fucking bites my fucking neighbor. And the whole gimmick of the stress that I already had. You make everything go like nuclear near me. Apocalyptic. You're nuclear in my life. It's unimaginable the amount of damage you did to me and to others. Has to be put down. Does not understand. So many warnings. So many traces left behind. And you're always trying to say that you're not working together on it to make all of these machinations happen. It's impossible that you're not together, that you're not more than two guys. It's impossible. Impossible, Italians. Too much planification and manipulations of the entirety. How are you doing it? Ah? The finger is pointed on you, not on me. You've been wanting to trash me and my reputation. Tell you all things wrong with me. Rapist, a killer, a pedophile, what that? Autistic, persecutory trouble, paranoid trouble, and then what's next? Schizophrenia, and next. The anus always plugged by a big fat chick. Italian blood, even not a Quebecer freaking chick that's angry at me because she thinks I'm a pedo, and now I got the face turned on the fucking bed, and she's literally fingering my ass 24/7, and I don't like it. And that's what you guys are. You pig. What did you do, Vercingetorix? You got notes of this, eh? In the church? Where is it? Do you have notes of this? Are you jerking off on what you did in the past? And still today, I think you are. With what you're doing, you certainly motherfucking are minimum in your minds. You are in your minds minimum. This going there. Car Jenkins, yeah. Honorable, honest, Lorath. Where is this? Lorath. Here we go. Map showing the location of Lorath of the coast of Essos. Like Quebec. Yeah, with Quebec, Yeah, how many times was I bit by something that was venomous here? Is what I'm thinking. Bit a lot already this summer by mosquitoes. I mean, how many shit have been trying against me here? This is the first one that I'm afraid of more, literally. I'm like, virus of the Nile. I'm like, ooh, Egyptian, I love it. And then I'm seeing fucking flies, and I see the fucking flies in the hamstring, and the fucking fly on the head of the vice president of Trump back then when he was in power. And I don't like flies. I don't like him. You're always on a pile of turd. What you're seeking is the shit in my fucking goddamn toilet. Are you retrieving DNA and going back to your masters? It's like, what are you doing with this? What are flies? Who's training this? Where are they coming from? Who's liberating them? Are they coming from a car, a motorcycle? Guy passes down, and at night somebody passes a signal or sends a flash, a little bit of a radio waiver. I don't know. How are you doing it? I don't know. Is it a venomous goddamn fly? What is it? Yeah, well, it's sad. I missed it. I missed the jump. It was a matrix jump and a fucking perfect goddamn move of Ip Man to catch the goddamn venomous snake right there on the fucking window, like an Australian does. This spider, black spider in America, Black Widow was right there, bitch. I had it. I had it. A fucking killer guy, a killer motherfucking a flea with poison of the Italian Church of Saint Basilica of the Romans. Been killing people for ages with this, and misses the opportunity to have trophy man. Oh, there's another one. Another one. Ew. Wow. Hey guys, you want to see it? This is so cool. Let's see if I can catch that one. That's funny. Maybe it's normal and it's just me freaking out. Video. Yeah. There you go. There. Let me see if I can capture this. I have a second chance at it. Maybe it's something that's completely harmless. Like a freaking train goddamn fly with nothing inside of it except water. This stupid CIA just having playing a lot of fun with me. They're like that. They're so sadistic idiots, those guys sometimes. They're literally, I'm serious. The Georges of the Georges of the Allies and the communists, they're having a lot of motherfucking fun, those guys with those things. They're always playing tricks. Give me a second, there's gum on the fucking goddamn thing. I'm still gonna take the picture. I'm gonna try to grab it. There's gum on it and just doesn't work. Fuck me. Let me take just a picture. Where's my phone? The phone. Excited. So, seat of comfort. Okay, a little lower. What's his name? What did I even do here? I freaking excited fucking rushed. It's because of those assholes. I've been rushed, man, since 2014. I'm like, yeah. What was killed by who? Tyrion Lannister. He was already a killer. See, an evil guy succeeds in turning Jon Snow to kill the queen. What the fuck is? You're all evil. Just one guy, just one of you kills one queen. One of you guys able to turn for all of the horrors and the profits that you made in society with everything wrong that you did. You do not ever accept judgment that you have to continue screwing people, screwing the correct people. There's nothing wrong with, you know, Daenerys Targaryen when she's inflicting pain on you for all the wrong things that you did. And then Jon Snow, because of social engineering, being a long time with Tyrion Lannister, he convincing with time. My friend, she's the wrong person, she's the wrong. And finally, he fucking pierces in the heart. What in the fucking hell? I quit right on the spot. I quit running on the spot. I was like, fuck this, you fucking anus. There you go. Inflicts pain, kills her queen. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Fuck off. The good people and everything's always screwed up in the end. Pissed me off, the show. Finally, it's a perfect depiction of everything that's been happening in history. You know, I was beautiful love, Mark Antony, and whoever was Cleopatra. Manipulation with love. Her army got destroyed because of dreams of conquering that were not even useful. Dreams of conquer, being, alright, let's come and conquer with me. I'm treating you like a president, finally falling in love. And all of the armies of Cleopatra trashed by the hands of a Roman tactics and pizzo against the enemies of Egypt. She was thinking she had an ally, a friend ally, Lannister, right next to her. He ends up suiciding because he's in love, but he doesn't understand his entire kingdom is working and watching the Lannister do what he does, and they're working against the entirety of the Italian that they've put in place. Even against him, they're sacrificing the Italians, sacrificing the Roman. It's ugly. You're like monsters at the core of the hierarchy of the Ndrangheta and whatever mafia's been there ever since Julius Caesar. It's awful. To the core. Dog has to be put down. You're evil, evil people. You're jerking off on. You're laughing at night because of people dying. I don't. You go on best gore and you don't have what I have. I'm flagellated. It's not a word. I'm a flagellation of the soul. That's something my throat had to clear. A flagellation of the soul. Every time I went on Besgor and saw that people getting even having their judgment in Arabic countries and stuff like that, I was flagellated. More so, much more so though. Then I was flagellated because of fierce strictness and discipline, of the caliphates and how their culture is, and something that I'm not, that I want to learn, and I want to go there even. I want to meet them and see them in their culture that they will keep for life, perpetuity, because it's theirs. But they're not assholes for perpetuity. Just like who? Everything that's followed Julius Caesar and conquest and Gallic wars of trash with corpses everywhere and body parts you were throwing where? Pompeii? Volcano? Cinders? Phosphorus? Good for plants? Phosphorus? Good for plants? Bones? Phosphorus? Good for plants? No? Fucking butchers. Dreaming still today of their dream conquest, continuing as one. You don't understand. It's a manipulation of their whole fucking mafia behind the curtain, using their own blood and killing them after that, killing them in the middle of their thing, and not even knowing, distracting, making sure that the Roman is distracted, or not even, because you're lying of history. We don't even know what happened to Cleopatra after, or he supposedly killed himself prior to Cleopatra going to the mausoleum. What does a fucking Italian soccer player do? Eh? Falls on the floor. I'm hurt. You've done that. You've killed people ever since like that. I'm hurt. What are you gonna do with a fake nap? You're gonna try to not hit the organ, and say, I'm killed, and fake death. Cleopatra goes in the museum, thinks she's what? Her kingdom is dead, and after that you do what? You burn the mausoleum? You burn her crib? What do you do? You're a-holes to the core of your being. To try and trust you is to trust the Tyrion Lannister. It turns everybody against each other. To conquer. He's taking the reign of Julius Caesar. Tyrion Lannister taking the reign of the Lannisters. It's his blood. He's just like that. It's in him. Tainted blood. Bad dog from the start. Bad dog forever. Anyway, whatever. Thanks for watching. Is the... it's still there, motherfucker. I've been telling you, man. Oh. This one too, I can't zoom. Ah, you removed the thing from your mouth now. You removed it from your mouth, you a-hole. It's the right time. You're regenerating. This shot that didn't work. You're regenerating your shot, you bitch. Right? It's not good enough. Now the poison has lost its effect. You win. Actually, yeah. Why does the gum have to stick so much that I can't fucking remove it from this camera now? Eh? Why suddenly, out of nothing, you made sure to heat up my fucking monitor more than before? You knew everything? What did you do? Why are you... It's a gimmick. Always at the time that there's a flying saucer or something, we don't have anything. Any tools are working in this fucking world. It's always the motherfucking same. I tried, the first time I tried to take it in the video, I had about 20 seconds of lag of closing all the apps or just opening for no reasons. Okay? I'm tired of this. I'm just tired of your tools. There's nothing I can trust here. Ever since 2014, much more so. Much more. It's insane. Almost there. The fly stays there, so I'm gonna have to stop stressing. Yeah, it's still there. I'm thinking he's sending a second dart. Who knows? Maybe it's nothing. Completely nothing. But I would still give it to the right people to find it. No. Shit. Can I close it? I don't like people seeing my face. Pissing me off. So I'm not gonna watch my face. The goal is to go and see this freaking fly. Okay, people. Let me put that there. Do you see it already? I'm plugging it like the direction. Ah, I see my screen. So here, so you're gonna see the fly. It's really far, but we see it right about here. Second fly, but now I just checked it and it had nothing in the mouth. As if maybe it knows that it needs to regenerate the full shot again because it's degenerating with time. So it's like it had mouth now. It's just mouth out. And after that, I don't know. It just pops this bubble in its mouth as if it's regenerating. Oh, it was not toxic enough anymore. And now it's regenerating. You know, it's like taking out. Oops, it's right here. Okay, let me see. Let me bring the camera closer here, just to make sure, because it looks like a flying saucer that we can't fucking see squat, you know? Now the case issue issues, the desk is too far, the computer's too far, the wire's too far, everything's wired. You see it? Does it have liquid? No, but it's the same thing. There's no, it's always a gimmick. Let me see if I can take the case. I think I can. Yeah. This time I think, oh, there's a spliff on this. I'm gonna take the spliff later. It's pretty cool. Bring the computer case. And be cautious to not break anything. What's going on? Let's remove not this because it's my headset and I'm gonna lose the sound. Nobody's gonna hear me. Everything's gonna trash, of course. Yada yada. The usual of useless technology of the fucking Stone Age here in 2023. Pizzo. Sure, the fucking moron of the Duriel here. You see it? I don't know if you guys see it. I mean, whatever, you know. I'm gonna try to catch this one, and you're gonna see. If we catch it, maybe it's gonna try to do this poison moronic thing in a bottle, you know? How stupid Italians are. They're just never stopping. It's a complete fucking thing of just never stopping to prick and be a mosquito. And try to kill, and try to kill, and try to kill. I'm pretty sure bringing in a bottle is gonna try to do this stupid thing, a mouth with bubbles of I don't know what. I've seen that, I think, all of my life. I've literally seen that all of my life. It's insanity. Hey, people! Oh shit! I've seen my. It's been a while. I've seen my. Right? So I shaved this morning. Got a little bit of fat in the face. You know, that changed a lot. You know? So you see, I look at the screen and you look at my face. It looks like I received a fucking punch on this side. I always pressed, on this side, on the bed. When I was a baby, and say, "Ah, it's so beautiful, baby." So we're gonna press. We're gonna put pillow on the face, and we're gonna press against, the baby, the bed, the baby bed, and he's gonna have a crooked face. And once in his life, at some point after 2014, there's gonna be people around him saying, "It's too bad he has a crooked face. He could have been a good actor." And thinking that people just that some people are just that he goes here and he goes out and don't remember, don't have a memory of nothing. I mean, you guys are just evil in society 24/7. At some point, it's just for me, enough is enough. For me, Doug has to be put down. Oh, not you, lamentables of the fucking turd. Oh, I apologize. I'm sorry. F you that you're sorry. 1,939 years. A big counterattack of the Nazi fascist Germans trying to show everybody, no, we're the most fierce on the planet. We just have 1,939 years of Romans killing everybody, trashing everything on the planet. We don't see nothing, Germans. We've just battled the Romans a-holes for centuries already. We don't know nothing. We didn't know nothing. We don't know. The moment we got German blood, we got bad memory. Bad memory. Oh, bad memory. Dynastic. Mental health dynastic. He doesn't know nothing. Yeah, our credibility is zero. 9 years of security agent under the bed. Never did that. No. Hey, Fauci, Giuliani, hey, Resistore, mio to, money in the pocket, money in the sock. Who else? Fauci, Giuliani, Villela, Lebrizzi, Marcello. What else? Ponton, Ponton, Fauci, for years, COVID-19, and then Fauci, scientist, thinks he's got the right thing that we got to do the mask. It's garbage bullshit. Making people sleep. We're sleeping. We're just sleeping every day. You just watch them kill us. Major depression in the army. Soldiers dying in suicide. It's like, yeah, sure, but he's a retard. Okay. Well, it's so you say. I don't. Everybody's a retard. But you guys, you are really at the podium of the fucking anus of the garbage, the most garbage of the worst race in everything that I've seen in the movie. It played as a game. You don't apply to. You're the worst kind, the one that is closed Diablo. Then I realized a couple days ago, that's when I want to play Diablo. I want to replay Diablo 4 now. I want to play it. This just came out a long time ago. I wanted to play it a while. Now I have a good reason to play it, at least until the 15th of September. On the 15th of September, it's pretty much the day that I say, okay, now monetizing everything on VOG doesn't work, the stream platform. Monetizing on Patreon, it doesn't work. Everything that I've done in programming, Pizzo, Leonardo da Vinci's in society, to be engineers in society, to be I don't know what programmer in society, sharing probably everything that I've coded to themselves and parcel here, parcel there in society, and being in the university, the big Michael Librizzi, Gianni Librizzi, ready for a diploma, Blood Italia here. And who do they meet? Italian teacher then. Why not? Yeah. Converted French and Napoleon fucking converted anus, bitch. Just give, Michele Brizzi, everything fine. You look at the thing there, errors everywhere. I mean, it's complete garbage. A plus. What does it do? Fauci scientist. Smells turd everywhere, like Caesar Roman, body parts everywhere, turd everywhere near him, baby heads, baby limbs, baby corpses, grandma's grandfather, by clan even, Vercingetorix, and smelling pig and farts and shit everywhere, just like LaSalle back then. Before it started smelling great, wanted to hide your traces. It was smelling sewers in this fucking goddamn turd of a place. Why? Labatt alcohol, Labatt alcohol brewery, Labatt alcohol. You know the Al Capone alcohol. You know there's what is it? The war of the it's ban on alcohol. I don't know. I didn't study that one enough. Regardless, I don't drink. I don't like alcohol. I don't really drink that much. I don't really care. And now that I know that Italians, ching ching, Italia famiglia, yeah, Pompei, bloody, Pompei, conquer, everybody's stupid, we lied, just like in the Quran. They lied. They're saying that they're friends, but after that, they go back to their leader and they say, we fooled them. Like Italians, like Romans back then. You're still the same today, motherfuckers. What the fuck is this? But everybody's a child. Everybody's a child to you. Everybody. Everybody's a child. But I look at you and I, jeez, you beat the fucking goddamn, like, RPM counter of the, like, to the maximum of being the most childish a-holes. To the point where we're at today in terms of the childish things that you're doing to try and still cug like me after everything that I already noted on you guys. The amount of hacks that you tried on me just never stops and you still continue. Because maybe you never realize that there are some people that are just playing tricks on you too. You think it's social engineering? It's just something that you guys know how to use after 1,900, 2,200, 2,023 years. All right, I don't know how to count now. I'm tired. And yeah, I think that nobody knows. Nobody remembers you. Nobody saw anything that you did. Nobody knows where are the corpses. Who's gonna ask any questions for the corpses? Everybody's busy. You're deleting history. You don't remember who Steve is. If we delete who remembers Steve, well, if we delete Steve too, delete his reports. Oh, let's hack him every day like a baby, little baby Italia church, and hack him. Close his browser. He has nothing. He'll be doing saying something mean on Twitter. Let's close his YouTube. I mean, pee pee caca, fucking liberty tactic of the fucking anus of the gimmick, of the Fauci bullshit, of just you a-holes just pretending to be friends 24/7. How can you pretend to be friends with people and just kill them in the back? It's probably what you were doing right back then, guys. Just exactly that. Immediately, 5 Italians, 2 Jew people saying, "Oh, we forgot the soccer ball. Can you go back and grab it? It's in my shed." Something. It's in your shed. It's in your home. It's in the garden. One Jew leaves, you're 5 Italians against 1. What do you do? Well, like the mafia does. Points to the wimp in the group of the Italians. Do it. Kill him. Do it now. In Italian. Kill him. Do it. Do it. No, here's your own. Do it. Like you always do. Do it. You're your group. You're alone. You're pussies. You're a group. You're tough guys. Right? So, the wimp Italian, what does he do? He says, "No, I don't want to do it." You kill him. You slice his throat. Immediately slice the throat of the Jew. After that, soccer player Italian, what does he do? Takes the blood. It's not even his blood. There's no tools for verifying the DNA. It's not even his blood. He puts the blood on his shirt. He doesn't even do anything though, Benny. He puts it right there on the floor. Puts the weapon on the floor, blood. Puts blood on him and falls on the floor and starts crying. I can die. Starts lights all out. Everybody comes before your friends come. Your fucking Italian friends come. Oh no, poor no. And the other Jew comes and he's crying too. He's, oh no, and you all point in direction where there was nothing. There was nothing. There was no criminal. There was nothing. You all point in the direction of nothing. You're like, you criminal, you went that way, man. And you make friends and pity and pity and pity. And, you know, you lie to the guy. You never tell him. You never tell him. You never tell him it's us who killed him. You're all having a laugh in the background. You're all laughing about it. I'm not reading a script or nothing. I'm watching my screen, and I don't want to look at the camera. You know? I feel like I'm speaking directly to Italians, and I feel like looking at you up now. Not me down and you there. I feel looking me up and you down, because you guys are dogs. You're dogs to the maximum. With all these gimmicks, it's awful. So now what tools are remaining for you are just closing my browser and dicking around and opening my fucking apps. I'm trying to take a video of how you're trying to kill me, just opening the apps in the background, making lag. I can't even take a video of nothing. It takes hours before the camera opens. And ever since 2014, attempts of car accidents, you know, and me. Yeah, I think there's a movie like that. Is it Clouseau? Peter Sellers? Is it Peter Sellers' movie? I don't know. I guess an agent of something. You're just a guy. And every time there's something that's about to kill him. And every time he's got luck. Every time he's got luck. He's got like yellow teeth now because he's smoking pot and marijuana. Pot and marijuana and cannabis and cigarettes. Whatever you want to name them. There's like plenty of name with marijuana. I don't know where I was in this. I lost it. Forgot the Shakespeare breath. The breathe so that you're able to regenerate some oxygen to your part of your brain where there's the short-term memory of your ideas. And when you don't breathe, you're just underwater. You don't think of nothing else but breathing. And when you're thinking of nothing else but breathing, your ideas are lost. And you gotta keep on breathing, and if they come back, they come back. If they don't come back, you try and grab the base of what you were. So Italians are assholes. You come back to the base, and I build from the base. Guys are trash. Pompeii, where are the fucking bodies? Volcano, our routes are leading everywhere in Italy. Were, back then. You guys were organized for all this shit. You guys were organized. So do you have still paintings of Vercingetorix balls that you were playing with or something? Do you still have that jerking around in the background and whatever crypts that there are in the church? In Italis and Basilica and backgrounds of Pompeii's crater or something? Crater? Pompeii's volcano? Are you deleting in the cinders everywhere? You're putting insecticides on the floor so that it deletes the DNA, deletes everything that you're doing, so that whatever corpses that remains, it gets deleted. Like, we can't put anything in your hands. It's like a pile of garbage. Bullcrap. Every time you're working as one, but no, man, sorry, your friends. Lamentable. I read it in the first few verses of the goddamn. I say goddamn everywhere. Let's be respectful, and let's say these itches. Let's say first few verses of the core. First few verses, fucking recitals, prayers, lyrics, proverbs, defense spell, psyche defense spell to understand what the fuck you guys were doing in that period, so that the Arabs would protect their own kingdom. It took just them 4 years to protect the entirety of the kingdom, to chant how to protect their psyche against liars, against filthy liars, manipulators, butchers after that go to their boss and say, he trusted us. Yeah, whatever. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of trashing you. Seriously, I'm just done. I'm tired. It's just negativity after negativity ever since 2014. I'm just tired of it. So yeah. And that's why I wanted to learn the Quran. I'm rejecting everything that you guys have wanted to push my family to do for me. Fucking baptism and the fucking confirmation, having to be dressed in what you wanted me to be dressed, maybe even with whatever kind, forcing my mother, dress him like that. I was getting dressed by you guys, literally. This was awful. It was awful what you were offering. Awful. The shoes that I was offered by your family during the time I went to Durocher, 2 years I wear the shoes that you provided. They were beautiful Gucci foot of I don't know what. Beautiful shoes, eh? They hurt my motherfucking feet for 2 motherfucking years. I got feet that were hurting. How the fuck am I supposed to concentrate? And still in secondary one. And I was wearing them. My parents had no money to spare. Zero money to spare. They had spent the entirety of the money just to get me in that private school. And it was trash, that school. But again, look, Quebecer customs, Quebecer cultures, I'm going to accept a lot of things of what happened in that school. Because it's not Italian, Dion. It's not Italian, nothing Italian. Here I see Quebecer names, the École du Rocher, Saint-Lambert, French Quebecer teachers or French teachers. Nothing Italian in that motherfucking school. As a teacher, I'm going to accept what they did to me. And the psychological kind of humiliation, preparing me for worse, I guess, maybe. Preparing my mind and my psyche that things are not going to be that as good as you think, buddy. Right away. I was very small in secondary one. Very small. I wasn't stupid, but I was being humiliated every day, making me cry in front of everybody. First thing, first class. Education teacher makes me makes me cry in front of everybody because I cannot sleep. I cannot jump higher. It was the attitude that was wrong. Asking me to do something that I could not do in front of everybody. But if it would have been this, it doesn't matter if you didn't. Maybe you're small. No, I just cried. Nobody was. I was humiliated the first day. What happens the second year or first year? She becomes the director of the school. I'm like, wow. I'm like, let's go. Let's continue. 3 years, man. 3 years. I was done with you guys. Done. And Farrell Martin humiliated me in the bus. My friend. Big friend. What happened there, Farrell? What the fuck happened? Okay, I'm sorry for being invited to your home and that it was difficult to eat banana rice. It was the first time. I wanted to. Dude, I'm like that in life. I want to test everything. I want to test all the food. But your family did not, because of the pizzo shit in society where we hate each other. We didn't communicate properly. I wanted to try some more, but I left. I was flagellated by the fact that my first taste of it was like in front of you guys. I felt that I had ruined the moment. That I was rejecting your food, dude. I wanted more. I wanted more, digging more, but I felt that in your face you were like, he's racist or something. I felt that, and I felt like, oh shit. I feel like violently I'm gonna go. I get humiliated after in the bus. How much time after that do I get humiliated in the bus? I can't sit near you. What do I do? In the back of the bus, I was near you, bitch. We were friends. You say you don't sit here. I gotta go in front of the bus. There's kids. Gotta sit near to the kids. I can't even fucking confront the kid because he's too strong compared to me. He's too strong compared to me with his mouth. I can't even sit next. He was yelling, "Don't sit next here!" Blah, blah. Everybody was like that to me. It was awful. Awful treatment. The whole school, I would burn it like this with everybody. But I can't. You're Quebecer. You're not Italian. Cultural things frustrating me, testing my temper. I don't know. Maybe you know more about me than I do. I don't know where I come from. I know nothing of what I did. In blood, in lineage, what my DNA did is tainted. Did I go angry like this? Maybe and kill people. Maybe like a fucking Roman pig that decapitates people in society because he's educated by the wrong education. I was not educated by a-holes. My parents are not a-holes. My grandparents were not a-holes. And you don't recognize it in the end. You do not recognize it because you kill history. You got tribalistic gangs that lie about history, about our lives, about our reputation, about everything that you did. You build the apocalypse around peanuts. We were doing peanut errors. And you're putting a big fat diagnostic with tribalistic people that just pile up garbage on top of garbage, and it passes on in front of judges. I can't even do nothing. The amount of complaints I did, I couldn't even do nothing in the end. It served no purpose in terms of having justice. But then I hear Mr. McDonald of the Conservative Party. It was today, I think. I heard there's rights of victims of rights of the victims or something like that. And I didn't even know. It's just now that I know this. He's right there on Twitter. I freaking reposted the thing. I didn't even know. Where's my education around those things? Everybody's busy. Piso piso. Wrong teacher plays there. Teacher that trashes education. Make sure that the guys that are wrong pass the go. Make sure like my people like my brother, very highly educated, very good with numbers. He never passes. He never mother fucking passes, and he's 42. He never passes. You're making it harder and harder and harder. And what kind of job does he get? $25 bucks an hour. You get lame jobs all of his life. Unable to build prosperity, unable to build a financial boat, and he's way smarter than me. All of my family is way smarter than me. Everybody on the planet, motherfucker, is way smarter than me. I'm like the stupidest guy on the planet. I'm the dweeb motherfucking stupid moron. I had to work hard to get where I am, I guess. I don't know. I'm not the fastest guy on the planet here. I'm sure that people are going to say that about me, about a lot of things. But don't we recognize who's evil and who's not evil? By statistics of what the fuck, the actions that they do in life, by what they do in life, the amount of things that they do in life. Are they good or not? But you guys lie about everything. How do we keep the notes of everything if on top of that you're trying to delete it digitally? You're trying to delete it with what? The liberals, the Trudeau deleting history? The Trudeau, the Freeland, and Jolie, so that they can interpret my life the way that they want. So they can have leverage over me, saying, no, you're a pedo. The fuck are you talking about, you fuckers? Never, ever since 2015, 16, when I shared that, I slept with Miriam, 23, 26 on Shemale Canada. That's what she was displaying. I read the description. She looks really hot. She looks like a woman like Melina Peltier-Bouchard, good look, but Middle Eastern with a darker skin. I don't know. She's a beautiful woman. I will have respect for her and all this stuff. But I meet her, dark world. I have like zero experience in dark world. What do I smoke at that time? What marijuana do I smoke? I don't smoke this brand, Kush brand. I don't smoke this at that time. Okay. I don't smoke this of SQDC at that time. Neither is Jardin Kush. So Kush Jardin, this one. Kush Jardin, Jardin Kush. Neither do I smoke, at that time, did I smoke Diesel Beast. I did not smoke Diesel Beast at that time. Why? It was not available in Canada. In Quebec, there was no legal way to get drugs. How was that provided? Through the girlfriend of my brother. You got through my brother through the girlfriend, my love. She had what? She had what? She had marijuana. It was fun. My brother was having such a good time, because social engineering, she was making my brother fall in love 24/7. He was $20,000 in debt because of her. Social engineering, profiting of him, and all lies, and probably sleeping to the left and right, washing her vagina whenever she wanted after sleeping to the left and right. And she's the provider of the weed to me. First thing that's offered to me, marijuana, man. Kush of the strongest kind. Never smoked that thing. This thing had concentration, the energy. We played good games of video games of League of Legends. We were really good. 3.5 grams? Not even. I didn't purchase anything. We smoked it together. We smoked it in a group. It was a shared joint. It was a good one. And after that, what do I purchase from her? 15 grams, 20 grams of trash. It was scaring me. Harry Potter candies, scary cannabis, making me fall in depression or scared all the time. But things that were happening for real. Construction was happening for real. Buses pressing on the gas at night, just waiting. We're in front of the window. Perfect. Pressing the gas. I'm thinking I'm stupid. Taxi drivers also. And then you start the Cessna plane gimmick. All it's saying is Cessna plane gimmick. There was no tourist of Cessna plane passing over the home. Weed eater motherfucking engines to the max. Well, to the max over my home. 150 whatever meters, 200 feet, 350 meters. How many meters? 500 meters over the home? A kilometer? Not much, probably. Not that much. No. I mean, come on. Plane is so fucking small. That's like 100 meter, 150, 250, 150 or 100 to 250 meters. Each every 2 minutes. Starts over my home after I report psychological harassment in 2014 at the division of Montreal of the Corps Canadian Commissioners. Right over the entire whole gimmick of the entire as if I can't notice anything. From peace, total integral peace. Peace. It was quite peaceful in terms of not being a machine of war against me, which I did notice that you do not want to recognize out of me because you trashed my credibility. You trashed my credibility to the psychological diagnostic that you put with crooked individual in the healthcare system. It's awful. It's like there's nothing that I can do. So I'm waiting. I'm in waiting. And while I'm waiting for fleas, and I'm trying to capture fleas that have liquid in their mouth, and I don't even know what it is. Like, and I'm having a lot of fun. I see a venomous thing, and I'm, venomous spider, venomous black widow, venomous snake. And I'm like, but I never seen this before. Not sure this is that safe. A fucking fly is just right there, ticking on a fucking window, ting, ting, ting. Just doesn't go away. You're sticking around, trying to kill you outside, and you just want to stick around in the window outside. That's weird. Whatever. Try to capture you, you're annoying. A minute later, I don't put you in a little trophy or whatever. When you're gonna die, I'm just gonna check and put your camera right near the bottle. What is it doing? The liquid in its mouth. I mean, where's that going after that? I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna figure it out at some time. We'll go watching the internet before you delete the history. Maybe I'm gonna get to know which type of flies there are on planet Earth. Before you delete it, like you deleted the entirety of history, legacy, and names, lineage, and family names, and everything around whoever was there at the time of Jesus Christ. Where is everybody? Oh, where's the bodies? Where are the bodies? No lo sé, and I don't know what language. No lo sé. I think it's in Spanish. It would be an insult to them to speak Italian. I don't know. Whatever. You're not gonna do that. I don't know. I'm not my fault, Italia. Wanna be friends? Oops. Sorry, I'm searching for. I'm searching this. Where the heck did I put this in? Searching my links right here. Constantly being hacked. Whatever. Fucking gimmick. I don't care. So yeah, whatever. I showed you the 10,000. I'm tired of watching it. I think whatever. I go back in my stream. Go watch it. Fuck this. I'm just tired. I moved my folders later because I wanted to install Diablo, which I'm gonna play soon. So yeah, go watch my streams earlier. Fuck this. I'm not searching. I'm tired of searching. I wanna play Diablo. Yeah, whatever. So I'll see you guys later, and I'm probably not. I might turn off the camera because I just shaved this morning. Just since yesterday, and I didn't wash. I washed yesterday morning. So that is what is it? Persecutorial? Is this paranoia? Schizophrenia? It would be lack of hygiene. Oh, you like lack of hygiene? Just one day, but you guys are pigs for 1,839, 2,023 years. Sorry, you guys are pigs. Whatever. But me, just one day, diagnostic here. Diagnostic, persecutorial, paranoia, whatever caused by marijuana or cigarettes, even at that point. And what's the other ones you put in my head? It's already on WordPress. Go see it. It's on my Facebook, dudes. Go see it on my Facebook. It's cool. What they've written with their imagination, those fake healthcare, whatever they call them, they're monsters. The monsters in place. So the monsters in place. That's what they said. So we're gonna check what that means later and whatever. Let's moving forward. Let's play some Jello. So see you later, guys. Laters.